Hey, what's up everybody? Brandon with Orlando Vacation Homes, and we are out here today at Solara Resort, right next to Windsor at Westside, a couple other properties around, but Solara is actually one of my favorites because of the amenities. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but definitely newer communities. So these are built just within the last couple years, and they have single family homes, and then they also have townhomes that are 4 and 5 bedrooms that actually have private pools. So you'll always hear me, broken record on all these videos. If you can have a pool at your vacation rental, it's only gonna boost your occupancy. So that's why a lot of these communities around here have realized that. So even their townhomes that are, around 2,000 square feet, they do have the private pools out back. Albeit some of them are a little bit smaller, but it is what it is. This one is gonna show really great. On AirBNB, on AirDNA, it estimates that something this size in this neighborhood is going to do around $90,000 in revenue. Now you'll see with some of the touches that they've made in terms of their themed rooms, you're probably going to be able to attain more than that, but as a safe number, conservative number, AirDNA has you around $90,000. So all their furniture, as with basically all of these communities, it does come with it. The huge bathroom in here, you've got this giant walk-in shower. You could probably even, get a rain head going in here, dress this up a little bit because of all the space. You want to take advantage of it rather than just kind of this one shower head, but still pretty cool. We've got the bathroom in there, closet, and this is, again, any room that's kind of right off the front is good for your older guests, people that don't want to make the stairs. It's easier in and out. Down there, we've just got the laundry room, which is really great. When people are coming down, if they're not staying on Disney property, they have big families, they don't want to pack a whole lot, it's really great for them to do wash during the trip, and then they'll do wash before they leave and go ahead and have clothes. So living space, nice and open. Like I said, this one is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It's at about 3,500 square feet. And most people, when they're looking on Airbnb, they're gonna be looking for how many people can I fit in this place comfortably. This one, we count right now, it could sleep 13. That's without any sort of air mattresses, things like that. That's actual bedding that's already in the house. One thing I would recommend, even though this couch is pretty cool, leather, it's in great shape, it looks nice, it goes with everything. One thing that you can always do, there's a lot of really cool convertible couches now that look modern like this, except they'll pull out to where 2 or even 3 people can sleep on them. So you'll go from 13 beds up to 16 beds, which is going to be really good because the more people that you can fit in, the more your occupancy is going to go up and the more you're going to be able to get per night. So just a little tip there. With it being nice and open like this, it's going to be really inviting. This is going to photograph really well for whether it's Airbnb, VRBO, all of the sites. And then just out here, we've got the pool area. So somebody enjoying the pool area over there, as you could hear from the screams. That's a good thing. That's what we want to hear. When we drive in these communities, if there's nobody in here, if it's vacant, we would get a little bit worried. Why aren't there people here enjoying it? But most of the properties that we actually come out in video, it's normally really busy. People are at the pools, people are enjoying the amenities. So it's definitely a good sign. You want to have people there. We've got the sitting area here. They've got already a TV set up and then a nice giant table here. Easy to clean and not easy to break. So they were smart that they picked something that looks nice. But when you're doing these Airbnbs, you don't want to have something that's glass out here, get smashed, and then you're going to have to pay for that out of the refurbishment if Airbnb won't cover it. Sometimes they do. just depends, but that's a whole nother headache you don't want to get involved in. Pool bath off of there, and then we've got obviously the pool with the hot tub and the brick pavers. So definitely looks nice out here, nice and inviting, definitely a cool place to bring the family. And like I said before, it's really important to make sure that you have the pool, at least the pool, but the hot tub is also a nice feature for people who are coming from colder weather climates in the winter, and they can enjoy that rather than shoveling out of 2 feet of snow. They want to be in the water. So with the new upgrades here, kitchen, cabinets, countertops, all that kind of stuff, appliances, this is something that, yes, you might spend a little bit more going in. This one is at $850 right now as a resale, but this is something that you're not going to have to update for quite a few years compared to if you find some other places that are going to be a little bit less expensive. You know, you can find single family in the 600s in some of these other older communities, but you're going to have to come in there and do kitchen and bathrooms and floor and new decor that matches all of that. So your outlay will really get up there rather than this is plug and play. You're going to be able to put it on AirBNB VRBO, and you're going to be able to start making money right away. One thing, you know, it's little touches when you're going through the houses here. Some people just have a book on that. You know, they made a nice little Wi-Fi thing with the network and the password, all that. Maybe I should blur that out so you can't get on and see it, you animals. But it's these little touches where you're going to separate yourself from all of the other vacation rentals that are around here. There's a lot of them. People will always come to Disney. They're always going to come to SeaWorld, Universal, all that. And because of that, all these communities have popped up around here to kind of piggyback off of it. But you need to really set yourself apart by doing your decor right with the, you know, they've got the, not necessarily shiplap, but they've got the wood on the back wall, you know, the nice decorations, all that. It feels like it's put together rather than thrown together. So just this way, we had the 1 bedroom downstairs. We got the other 4 bedrooms upstairs, and this is probably the most exciting part of the house, especially in terms of your ROI. So you'll see some of the other videos we do where, you know, they have some themed rooms, but this whole thing, other than the master and this other one here, is very themed. You've got the old arcade setup, you got the Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Dig Dug, really cool. And then up in the loft, you've got nice pool table, you've got the bar set up, TV, you've got seating back here. You know, it really feels like you're in, I think Key West is probably what they're going for with the colors and all that. Well, here we go, Key West, I'm good. So right in here, now when we're talking about theming a place, this is, you know, really the, you know, top of the top. You could do some Harry Potter rooms I've seen that are really cool, that are, you know, match, you know, this amount of effort. But this is the kind of stuff when people are looking at it on the short-term rental sites, this is going to set you apart. And this is going to get you extra money per night and keep your occupancy up. So obviously they went with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. Down here, I'm trying to climb in, not get all this dirty. But we got 2 beds and the TV. So this is awesome for kids, teenagers. You know, what kid under the age of 16 wouldn't want to stay in here? Okay, maybe 14. I don't have kids. I don't know what kids do these days. But kids would like this, I'm sure. I know I would have liked it if I was a kid. When I was a kid, I wasn't just born out of an egg. I was a kid at one point. So you got the 2 beds down below. Same thing up here. They've got their own TV as well. And obviously the slide. So kind of a cool thing. It's not just, okay, it's another bedroom. This is the whole experience. You're coming to the parks and you're kind of, you know, you're creating that ambiance for them to where they're staying, kind of feels like they're in a themed situation. So another room similar to that, you've got the full bed up here, Could sleep 2 if you wanted to. TV. And then how awesome is this? Little sitting area, another full bed down below there, and they've got a TV in there, which is freaking cool. And again, this, like little touches like these, like just to put these beach chairs on here really goes with the room. They've got the wave. This might be an Aaron Chang picture. Not 100% sure, but it looks like it. And this one right here, it's got the Jack and Jill bathroom. So you've got the double countertops. You've got the bathroom there on the left. And then the other bedroom. So we've talked about it before. There's some rooms that you want to have as themed rooms for the kids, but then not all adults want to come in and sleep in a boat, a pirate boat, you know. So this is something that's going to be more their speed. It's nice. Furniture is great. The decor is great. So this is going to catch their eye. This is going to feel like something they can stay in, and then also have something awesome that their kids can stay in. Normally when it's 5 bedrooms or more, you'll normally see that 2 of the bedrooms are going to be decorated like this because they're a little bit cleaner for the adults. Normally 2 families will come. So the rest of the rooms will be themed, and the other ones for the adults. So one more room this way, the master. It's huge, huge. And again, love the decor, ton of space, little pop of orange in the corner, which is kind of cool. And in the bathroom here, his and hers sinks. So own separate, and nice walk-in shower system with all the shelving and all that. So this one, we're close. We're about 15 minutes from Disney here, which is awesome, to the edge of Disney property. Obviously, if you're going to the far end, it's going to be a little bit more, and depending on what time of day you're going. But we're also close to, there's just up on 192, there's hundreds shopping, restaurants. Right outside of Margaritaville, they have a whole complex that's brand new. They have a studio movie grill. They've got Ford's Garage. They've got an Irish pub. And all of that stuff is still just really being built up on this end of 192. If you're not from here, it's right next to 429, which is a toll road. But that toll road is really useful to get you all around Orlando. So if you're coming, you want to visit the parks, cool. But if you also want to get to some other parts of the area, that'll get you there pretty quick to go up on that way. So again, out of a lot of them that we've seen, you guys know that on the channel we do a lot of different walkthroughs and things like that. I really love what they've done with this. Up in this loft area, this really is the type of effort that you want to make, and it could be done over time. You don't have to do it right away. There's some of these places where you can come in and kind of do a room at a time, and from the profits that you're getting from some of them that are a little bit, they're turnkey, but they're not necessarily themed or really up to date. As you're moving forward month by month by month and you're making that money, you can go ahead and turn it around and do things like this, like take on these projects, because it is going to make a big difference in your pocket at the end of the day. So if you got any questions about this, any other communities in the area, we're happy to help you out. And yeah, have a great day. Oh, wait, before you leave, got to show you this, because I almost left without seeing it. So in the garage, I mean, how awesome is this? They repurposed it to where it's your own kind of tiki beach bar. Even the floor, they kind of went with that, you know, sand color. This is great. You have the adults out here, the kids are asleep, playing cards, having a couple drinks after the park, in and out of the pool. You've got the air hockey table, the foosball. And even though this isn't central air in here, they've got that thing running at 74, and it doesn't feel really all that hot in here. So again, we're talking about features that can be advertised, that are going to market well and show up great on camera, and this place has it. So, you know, use this as a template if you already own one, or if you're looking to get into the market, keep in mind that properties like this are going to be your competition. So you want to make sure you try to strive at least to get to this level. So this time, we'll see you next time.